We're back with part 5 of our exclusive interview with Tina Malone here at celebrityradio.co.uk, where last year we had 5.5 million minutes viewed on YouTube. Thank you. We're back then with our exclusive hour-long interview with Tina Malone, the star of Brookside, and of course Shameless. Her new book, Back in Control, is in your stores now, where she talks about life on set at Shameless. And I asked her, were there any similarities between Mimi, her legendary, outrageous character, and herself?
Well, you know what? Mimi was scouse and fat like me. Scouse, fat, defensive and angry like me. But that's probably where it ends. I wouldn't wear her clothes. I wouldn't wear her hair.
But she loved her family and would fight for them. That was the moral I got from Shameless.
Yeah, but she had a very strange set of principles and morals, you know. We're both Liverpool fans and we're both Catholic as well.
Right.
But I would say that's the end of it. You know, I'm more kind of, you're going to catch me. Mimi's more news of the world and a sausage butty with brown sauce. I'm much more the observer and a croissant and, you know, the latest blueberry juice, believe it or not. And I guess it's a testament to my ability as an actor that people think I grew up on a council estate. And I didn't. I came from a very mixed background. My mum was very poor working class with 3 very, you know, hard brothers, and my dad was from quite a middle-class Irish French family. So, you know, I had a really strange upbringing. You know, my father was teaching me about politics and, you know, wanted me to be able to say hello and come in and sit down and welcome in everything from Russian and Romanian to French and Spanish, whereas my mother just wanted me to look good in my coat on a Sunday in the parlour for mass. So, you know, it was very strange, very odd upbringing. But I've lived in a flat, in a bedsit, with a kid and a Staffordshire Bull Terrier and hamsters and a lecky meter. And, you know, I've done it both ways. I've been both ends of the scale. And I guess that's how I appreciate. And I've been with all kinds of different men. Believe you me, there's not one type I haven't had.
What have you learnt in life about that? Is numbers better than sort of sticking with the same one that's not very good? Because, I mean, the one thing you do have is experience, isn't it?
No, I can't bear men who've slept with loads of women or been with loads of women. Oh my God, it's the most distasteful. It's like meeting a man who fancies himself. There's nothing worse. I just think experience comes from knowledge, and you know what, you can experience different people at different ages, and a wealth of knowledge can come. I can usually, Alex, to be honest with you, read people, whether they're 15, 20, 25, 35, up to 85. I can read people like a book. Where I am very clever is I'm incredibly perceptive, and also I can be with anyone from all different walks of life, and people go to me, my God, I've just opened up my life story to you. Where'd you get the ability from? But I also have the ability to make people feel good, and I'm very honest. I don't jerk them off. I'm very honest, because as a teacher, I tell people constantly accentuate the positive and work on your negatives. You know, and that's what I've had to do all my life.
You've mentioned Cheryl Cole many times. Do you pity people like that have this sort of mega fame and lots of money? I mean, you've struggled to get where you are. You've had ups and downs. It's been tough, and it's brought you to a place now where you've found true happiness. What have you learned?
I use her as an example because, you know, she can sing, she can dance. I mean, she's incredibly beautiful.
She can't sing well, though, can she? Nobody ever says Cheryl Cole's the best singer, and you mentioned earlier.
No, but, you know, Leona Lewis ain't ever going to be Barbara Streisand, you know? You know, it's simple as that, isn't it? You know, that's if we look at all, you know, the iconic people in our life, you know, and you know, whether I'm looking at Stevie Wonder and George Michael, who are geniuses, you know, right down to, you know, George Michael's probably one of the most fashionable, or mind you, no, God, if I was saying George Michael to a 20-year-old, they'd go, oh, wouldn't they? Yeah. But so, you know, I think I say Cheryl because kids and all women of all ages can associate with her. Do I pity her? No, I think she's kind of fine. And you know, she's got talent and good people around her. And also I've met her a couple of times, and she's a genuinely lovely girl. I think the problem with huge celebs like that is, you know, a lot of the time it's the people they surround themselves with. You say, you know, who was it the other day said they saw Jay-Z walking through Manchester city centre on his own? And I just think, when you hear him interviewed, how intelligent he is, and then you get some tosser, like, well, I won't mention a certain actor, who walks around with an entourage of 6 people, and you think, well, yeah, probably someone is going to punch you in the face, but, you know, you get a grip. You know, you're only as important, really, as, you know, you make yourself out to be. And if you crave that kind of adoration or attention with no backing and no depth to what you do, whether you write, sing, direct, whatever, well, then, you know, people are entitled to have their opinions. I mean, you know, like I've said, Alex, I'm like Marmite, love me or hate me.
Check out celebrityradio.co.uk for the full 60-minute interview with Tina Malone, live from our home. You can also hear all 7 parts of this interview at YouTube at our channel, Alex Belfield, where we had 5.5 million minutes viewed last year. You can also buy Tina's new book, Back in Control, at Amazon or in your local bookshop. You're listening to an exclusive hour-long interview with me, Alex Belfield, and Tina Malone at celebrityradio.co.uk.